rational numbers and their decimal expansions in this video, and solutions of exercise 1.3 based on Telangana State Tech Math textbook. In previous classes, in the grade 8 and 9th classes, we learned about rational numbers. So once we revise the rational number, so rational numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q are integers, are called rational numbers, and the rational number set represented by the capital Q. So where containing the set containing the numbers in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and P and Q belongs to integers. So this is about rational numbers, and we know every rational numbers can be expressed either as terminating decimal or non-terminating recurring decimal. Next theorem, number 1.3. Let x be a rational number whose decimal form terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are co-primes and the prime factorization of Q is of the form 2 to the power of n into 5 to the power of m, where m, n are non-negative integers. Non-negative integers means it's indicating the positive integers, and co-primes means the number the numbers have the HCF 1. For example, so what is in the meaning here? This theorem states that, for example, if I'm taking the 25 by 2 as a rational number, if I'm writing in a decimal if I'm writing into the decimal form, how we will write the decimal form? We are doing the division with two number. After that we will write some decimal number. 2 times 12 is 24, then remainder will become 1. So take point and take 0, then 2 times 1 is 10, then you will get answer. So the decimal form of this 25 by 2 is 12.5. So instead of doing the division, so I return 25 by 2 as a decimal form. Look at here. So 25 by 2, I to write, if I want to write this number to the decimal form, so decimal fractions always have the denominators tens or hundreds or thousands, like that. So first I will write the 2 as a denominator of 10. How can I write the 10 denominator with 10? So if I multiply with 2 times 5, then I will get the 10. So numerator also multiply with 5, then 25 5 are 25, 125. See, 125 by 10, it is a decimal fraction. Now I can write easily in the decimal form, that is 12.5. See, first write a number, then after that keep the here 10, you should write on keep the decimal point after 5. So you should count the decimal form from the left side. So now look at here, 25 by 2 is a rational number, then decimal representation is 12 by 5. So this is terminating decimal number. Now 25 by 2 are co-primes, and so look at here, now they're given Q is the form of 2 to the power of n and 5 to the power of m. See, now this is the 2 to the power of n and 5 to the power of m. So like this we are converting the given rational number to decimal form as well, and decimal form to rational number by using this theorem. Next, to do this, write the following terminating decimals in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0 and PQ are co-primes. The first question is 15.265 the given. So now we are writing write this decimal in the form of P by Q, means like a rational number. See, now the given number is 15,265. So first write on 15,265 as it is, and in the denominator part we need to write 10, 100 or 1000. So now you should count here. After decimal point we have 1, 2, 3, 3 decimal places there, so you should keep this 1000. If we have 2 decimal places, keep 100. If we have 1 decimal place, keep 10. Now we have 3 decimal places, you write down 1000. So that is the decimal form of decimal. For this decimal, the p by q form is 15265 and 1000. Now, but we are writing in the form of p by q, and where p and q are co-primes, means we need to write in the simplest form. So first you should write down 15265, and this 1000 as you can written as 10 power cube. Then next you should write in 5265 by 10, it means you should write in 2 into 5 whole to the power of 3. Why? Because 2 times 5 is 10. Then you can write as 2 into 5 whole to the power of 3. Then after that you should write down this step 15265 by, you separate the power for 2 and separate the 5 power 5, separate the power 3 to the 5 also. Then you can write as 2 power 3 into 5 to the power of, and here we can use the law, that is a power b whole to the power of n. You should write an a power n into b to the power of n. You can use that law also for the law of exponents. Now here 5 power 3 there, so you should this number is divisible by divisible with 5 number, so you should cut 1 5, I mean you will get 5 more square. Then you can cancel with the 5 table. 5 times 3 is a, then 5 times 5 is a, then keep 0, then 5 times 3 is a, the number is 3053 by 2 power cube into 5 square. You will get out of 5 power 3, 1 power we use it for cancellation, so you will get 5 square. That answer is 3053 by 2 power cube means 8 into 5 square means 25. That is equal to 3053 by 200 will get. So this is the simplest form of the given decimal 15.265. Actually so this is also p by q form, but they're asking the simplest form. So we are, instead of doing the divisions, we convert the denominators into 2 power m, 2 power n into 5 to the power of m. Then after that we need to write the simplest form, and here p and q are co-primes. Next one is 0.12155. So you should write in first p by q form, that is 1255. Write a number as it is by, after decimal point we have 1 2 3 4 digits, so you should keep 4 zeros, that is 10,000. So now you will get 1255 by 10 to the power of 4. Now you should write as 1255 by 2 into 5 whole to the power of 4. Then you can write 1255 by 2 power 4 into 5 to the power of 4. Now 5 to the power of 1 means you should cancel with the 5 number, that is you can cancel 5 times 1 5 will get, and you should write down 5 times 2 is 5 1 5 5 is 5 1 is, that is 2 to the power of 5 1 by 2 power 5 into 5 power cube, you will get answer. Then final answer is 251 by 2000 you will get. So if I am simplifying 2 power 4 into 5 power cube, you will get 22,000 you will get. So this is the simplest form of the p by q 12. Next, third one is 0.4 the given. So you should write down number as it is by 10. Why? Because only one decimal number is there, so you should write down directly. You can cancel 2 times 2 times 2 the 2 times 5 the number is 2 by 5. The third answer is 2 by 5. The fourth one is 2334, that is you should write it as 2334 by 100. Why? Because here we have 2 decimal places are there, you should write down 100. Then after that you should write down 2334 by 2, so 10 power square you should write down. 10 power square means 100. Then after that you should write down 2334 by 2 into 5 whole square you should write down. And then after that separate the square for the both numbers, that is 2334 by 2 square into 5 square. Then this is divisible by 2 table. This is divisible by 2 table, that is, so 1 2 will be cancelled. Then 2 times 1 are 2 times 1 are 2 times 6 are 2 times 7, that is answer is 1167 by 2 into 5 square, that is equal to 1167 by 2 into 25, that is equal to 1167 by 50 is the answer. Then fifth one is 1215.8. You can try yourself. Next theorem 1.4. Let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 power n and 5 power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. For example, if I am taking the rational number p by q, now the denominator in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, then this rational number has the decimal number, and the decimal number which terminate the decimal. And which type of decimal number we have? The terminating decimal number we have if the denominator is 2 to the power of in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Next, do this. Write the following rational numbers in the form of p by q, where q is the form of 2 power n 5 to the power of m, where n, m are non-negative integers, and then write the numbers in their decimal form. Here the decimal, so we are writing the p by q form into decimal form. Here 3 by 4 there, so first we need to convert the denominator into 2 power n, denominator 2 power n into 5 to the power of m. It is not there, so you should write in 3 by 4, you should write on 2 square. So like if you are doing the division also, you will get the decimal form, but without doing the divisions we need to find the decimal form by using the by converting the denominator into 2 to the power n and 5 to the power of m. Now here you should take 5 power square also. Why? Because you here with square there, you should write down the square with the same with the 5 power, that is you should write down 3 into 25, 5 square means 25, by 2 into 5 square, you should write down 2 into 5 whole square by using the exponents law. So that is 3 5s are 75 by 2 times 5s are 10 square. So that is equal to 75 by 100. 75 by 100 is a decimal fraction, so you will get answer 0.75. So write down number as it is and keep the decimal point after 2 decimal places, that is 0.75. Second question, 7 by 25 there, so you should write on 7 by 5 square. So here 2 square you should take and multiply with the numerator also with 2 square, that is 7 into 4, 2 square is 4, then that is 5 into 2 whole square, then 7 times 4 is 28 by 5 times 2 is 10 square, that is equal to 28 by 100. To convert the decimal fractions to decimal, you should write down the number as it is, then keep the pointer after 2 digits, 1 2, keep point, then 0. The answer is 0.28. Next, fourth one, 14 by 25, then 14 by 5 square you should write on, then after that you should write on 14 by 5 square, we need a 2 square into 2 square to convert the denominator into tens, that is equal to 14 into 4 by 5 times into 2, that is square, you should write in square is a common, 14 4s are, you will get 56 by 5 times 2 is 10 square, that is equal to 56 by 100. So that is you will get 56, write the number as it is. So move the decimal point after the 2 digits, 1 2, you will get here, that is 0.56 is the answer. And the third one and fifth one you can try. Next to theorem 1.5, let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not of the form 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating recurring. Means in a theorem number 1.4, if it is a number in the form of p by q and the q is 2 to the power of m and 5 to the power of m, which is a terminating decimal, But this theorem states that if the p by q is if the denominator not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, it is not in the form of, then it is a non-terminating repeating decimal, that is recurring decimal. Next, do this. Write the following rational numbers as decimal form and find out block of repeating digits in the quotient. The first one is 1 by 3. See, this is 1 by 3 in the form of p by q, but here q is not in the form of 2 to the power of m and 5 to the power of m. So the denominator q is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So this is a this answer, I mean decimal answer, you will get as terminating repeating decimal. So for this you should do the division and find the decimal number. So I'm dividing the 1 with the 3 number. So 3 table you won't get the 1, so you should take 0 point and take 0. Then 3 times 3 is 9, then 1 you will get, again 0, then 3 times 3 is 9, then 1, then again 0, then 3 times 3 is 9, again 1 will getting. So this is continuation will be getting, there is no end for this answer. So this is the terminating repeating decimal. So that is 1 by 3, you should write down 0.33333 so on. Then you should write down, and they're asking find out the block of repeating digits in the quotient. So you should find the repeating and block of this. So block of digits in repeating in the quotient, that is period is 3. That period is equal to 3. They're asking find out the block of repeating digits. So repeating digit is 3, so the period is 3. Next one is 2 by 7. So I'm dividing the 2 with the 7 numbers. You won't get the 2 in 7 table, so you should take 0 point and 0. So 7 times 2 is 14, then remainder will become 6. Already pointed that you should take 0. Then 7 times 8 is 56, then you will get 4, then 0.0. Then next 7 times 5 is 35, then 5 you will get and 0. Then 7 times 7 is 49, again 1, 0 you will get. Then 7 times 1 is 7, then you will get 3, 0. Again 7 times 4 is 28, then 2, 0 will come. Again 7 times 2 is 14 will come. The next will become 6, 0. See here, this 20, 14, 60, 20, 14, 60 is repeating continuously. I mean the next you will get so this up to here, then after that the decimal repeated like this. So here the decimals, I mean these digits 7, 8, 5, 7, 1, 4 is repeating continuously. So you should write down here 2 by 7 is equal to 0.285714285714 so on. That is equal to 0.285714 bar you should keep here. So it means these digits are repeating continuously. So here period is equal to, I mean block of digits period is equal to 285714. Next one is 5 by 11. So this is dividing the 5 with 11 table, so you won't get, so 0 point you should take. So 11 times 4 is 44, remainder will become 6, then 0. Then after that you will get 11 times 5 is 55, then again you will get 5, then 0 you will get. Again 11 times 4 is 44, then 6 you will get and 0. So next 11 times 5 is 55, then again then you will get again 60 minus 55 is 5, then 0. So this will be repeated continuously like this. I mean that 4, 5, 4, 5 repeating continuously. So you should write down you should write 5 by 11 as 0.4545 so on. That is you should write down 0.45 bar. So therefore period block of digits, that is period is equal to 4, 5. The next fourth one 10 by 13 you should do. Next examples. Using the above theorems without actual divisions, state whether the following rational numbers are terminating or non-terminating repeating decimals. So terminating decimals means the denominator, I mean the p by q, in the where q is equal to form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Non-terminating means the in the p by q form which is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So you can remember these two things while doing the solutions. The first one is 16 by 125. So you should write out this is a 16 by 5 power 125 means you should write on 5 power cube, like that's 125. I'm dividing LCM with 525 then 5 times 5 that is equal to 5 power cube. So if it is a 5 power cube, then you can multiply with 2 power cube, and you can do 2 power cube, then you will get the 10 power cube in the denominator. So in the this denominator is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, and so this is a terminating decimal. So without doing any calculations, we can give the answer is a terminating decimal. Simply you can remember here the denominator part, either 2 power m 5 to the power of m, or 2 power n, or 5 to the power of m. You can, if the number anyone have the denominator, then it is a terminating decimal. Either if it is 5 power of m, you should convert 2 power n. If it is 2 power n, you will get 5 power n. Or you can, if the denominator have 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, out of these three, if anyone have the denominator, then we can conclude that it is a terminating decimal. The next second one, 25 by 32. So 32, if I am writing, so 25 by 32, if I am doing the LCM, then 2 times 16 the 32, then 2 times 8 then 2 times 4 then 2 times 2 then you will get 2 power 5. So denominator it is 2 power 5, then it is a terminating decimal. The next one is 100 by 81. So 81, if I am doing the division 3 table, you will get 3 times 2 the 6, then 3 times 7 the 21, then 3 times 9 the, then 3 times 3 the, then you will get 100 by 81. So 81 you written as 3 power 4, but it is not in the form of 2 power 5 and 5 to the power of m. It is a non-terminating repeating decimal. So you will get it is non-terminating repeating decimal. The next fourth one is 41 by 75, that is equal to 41 by 75. You should convert as a powers, that is 75 you should write as 75. You will get the 5 table. So 5 times 2 is 5 5 is, sorry 5 1 is, so 15 5 is, then 5 times 3 is, then you should write on 3 into 5 square. So it is also, it is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is also a non-terminating repeating decimal. Non-terminating repeating decimal. See, these both are the denominator are not having the 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. They have the 3 and 3. So these both are non-terminating repeating decimals. Next one, write the next example. Write the decimal expansion of the following rational numbers without actual divisions. So previously, without actual divisions, we conclude that given rational number is a terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal. Now we are going to write the given rational number in the form of p by q. So the first question is 35 by 50. The given example next. So that is you should write on 35. You should write on 7 times 5 then 50 you should write as 5 times 10 then 2 times 5 then 2 into 5 into 5 you should write down, that is 5 and 5 you can cancel, 7 by 10. So 7 by 10 means you should write a number as it is, then after one digit you should keep the point, that is 0.7. The next question, 21 by 25 the given. 21 by 25 means you should write on 21 by 25 means you should write in 5 square. So to convert the denominator to the tens, we require 2 square, that is 21. So numerator also you should multiply with the 2 square. So here we require 2 square. Why? Because you will get 5 times to the 10 square. That you should write on 21 into 4 by 5 into 2 whole square. That is equal to 21 2s are 84 by 10 square. That is equal to 84 by 100. Then you will get 84.0. Here 2 zeros are there, so you should move the point to the 2 digits, 1 2, then keep the point. There is no digits, you can keep 0, that is 0.84. Third one is 7 by 8. So 7 by 8 means 7 by 8 you should write on, do the LCM, then 2 times 4 then 2 times 2 then you should write on 2 power cube. 2 power cube there, so we to get the 10 we need 5. So 5 power cube, you should multiply the numerator also 5 power cube, that is equal to 7 into 125 by 2 into 5, that is, you should write down 2 into 5 whole power cube, that is 7 into 125 by 10 power cube, that is equal to 875 by 1000. So write on decimal form, that is 875 you should write on. So 3 digits are there, so 1 2 3, you will get a point here, so you should write on 0, so 0.875. Next one, exercise 1.3. Write the following rational numbers in the form of decimal form, and also state which are terminating and which have non-terminating repeating decimal. So terminating decimal means the denominator in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, and non-terminating means they are not in form of 2 power n and 5 power m, the denominator. So now you can check 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 means you should write an 8 by 3 by 2 power cube you will get. So it is a terminating decimal. So it is a terminating decimal. Why? Because denominator have the 2 power n. So now we are writing the decimal answer. So that is 3 by 2 power cube. So we need 5 to get the 10 denominator. So you should take 5 power cube, and numerator, so you should multiply with 5 power cube. So you should take, here we are taking 5 power cube, then numerator multiply by 5 power cube. So next you return as 3 into 5 power cube means 125 by 2 into denominator should write 2 into 5 whole to the power of cube, that is equal to 3 into 125. So 125 into 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 to the 6 plus 1 7, 3 1 the 3, you will get 375 by, that is 5 in 5 power cube, 10 to the power of cube you will get, that is equal to 375 by 10 power cube means that is 1000. So you should write down 375, 3 digits are there, so 1 2 3 keep point, that is 0.375 you will get. Next one is 229 by 400. So 400 you should write as 2 power 4 into 5 power square. If I am writing the numerator, we have 229. To get this is see here 2 power 4 and 5 power square there, so they are not equal. So next you should take 2 power 4 into, we need 5 to the power of 4, so you should add one more 5 square here. I am adding 5 square here, so your numerator should also multiply with the 5 power square. These both I am adding here, multiplying here, then you will get 229 into 25 by, that is 2 power 4 into 5 to the power of 4. The next 229 into 25 you will get 5725 by 2 into 5 whole to the power of 4 you will get, that is 5725 by 10 to the power of 4, that is 5725 by 1 2 3 4 zeros we required. So 5725, so here 4 digits are there, so 1 2 3 4 you will get answer, and it is a terminating decimal. Why? Because denominator in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Third one, 4 into 1 by 5. Convert the mixed fraction into improper, that is 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1, 21 by 5. Now here denominator 5 there, so we required 2 to get the 10 in the denominator. So multiply the numerator also with 2, that is equal to 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4 by 5 times 2 is 10. 42 by 10 is nothing but 4. Write on the number as it is. Then here 1 digit there, so you should keep the after 1 digit, that is 4.2. Fourth one is 2 by 11. See 2 by 11, denominator is 11 is 11. It is not in the form of 2 power m n and 5 to the power of m. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. So it is non-terminating decimal, repeating decimal. Why? Because denominator is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So you should do the division and you can write the decimal number. But we need to write the decimal answer. So dividing 2 with 11, so 0.0. So 11 times 1 is 11. Remainder you will get 9. Then you can take 0. So 11 times 8 is 88. Then 2 0 you will get, again 11 times 1 is 11, 8. sorry 9, get 0, again 11 times 8 are 88, so on. So this will be repeating continuously. So 2 by 11 you should write as 0.1818, so on, that is equal to 0.18 bar. So here period is equal, it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Then fifth one is 8 by 125, you try yourself. Second question, without performing actual division, state whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal form or non-terminating repeating decimal form. The first question is 13 by 3125. So how we can check the given rational number is the terminating or non-terminating? When if the denominator in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m, then we can say that it is a terminating. The denominator which are not in the form of 2 by 5 n and 5 to the power of m, then we can conclude that that rational number is not terminating repeating decimal. So the given first one we need to check that 3125 is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m or not. So do the LCM, first to 3125, I'm getting the 5 table. So 5 times 6 are, then 2 are, then 5 are, then next you will get again 5 table, 5 1s are, 5 2s are, 5 5s are, next again 5 25s are, then again 5 times 1s are. So 13 by, you will get 5 to the power of 5, sorry 5 times 5 are, then 5 times 1, sorry, then you will get 5 to the power of 5. So see denominator in the form of 5 to the power of 5, so it is a terminating decimal. The next one is 11 by 12. Next one 11 by 12. So 12. So 12 you should write down as 2 6 are, then 2 times 3 are. So 11 by 2 square into 3 power 1. So it is not in the form of but 2 and 3 there. So it is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. So the third one is 64 by 455. So now do the LCM of 455. It is coming in that 5 table. So 5 1s are, 5 9s are, 5 1s are. Then it will come in 7 table. 7 1s are, 7 3s are 21. Then it is 13 1s are. So here denominator in the form of 64 by 5 into 7 into 13. So it is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Non-terminating repeating decimal. Next fourth one, 15 by 1600. So do the LCM of 1600. It will come in a 5 table or 2 table. 2 times 8 are, then next 2 times 4 is 800, 0 0. Then 2 times 2 is 4, then take 00. Then 2 times 1 is 2, then take 00. Then 2 times 5 is 10, 0. Then 225 is 50, then 5 times 5 is. So here see the denominator we are getting 1 2 3 4 5 6 2's are there. So 2 power 6 into again you can continue 5 times 1 is, so 5 square there. So it is a terminating decimal. So why? Because the denominator is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is a terminating decimal. The second question, 29 by 343. So 343 I'm doing the LCM with this. It is coming under the 7 table. 749 is a, then 7 times 7 is a, then again 7 times 1 is a. So 29 by 7 power cube I'm writing the denominator. So denominator is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Next one, for sixth one, 23 by 2 power cube and 5 square. See already they given in the directly, that is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of n, that is it is a terminating decimal. So here 125 by 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. So it is also a terminating decimal. See now here denominator is 15 there. So 15 you should write as 3 into 5 za, then 5 1 za. So 9 by 3 into 5. So it is not in the form of 2 and 5. We have 3 5, but is not, we require only 2 and 5. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. This 100 is there. So 100 you should write as 250s are, then 225s are, then 5 times 5s are, then 5 1s are. So that is you should write down 36 by 2 power square into 5 power square. So it is a repeating, it is a repeat, sorry, it is a terminating decimal. It is a terminating decimal. Why? Because denominator 2 power n and 5 to the power of m form. The next one is 277 by 210 there. So do the LCM with the 200 for the 210. Then 210 you will get 3 table. 3 times 70 is a. Then next, then you will get 235 is a. The next 5 times 7 is a. Then the answer is 77 by 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 you will get. It is a, so it is not in the form of 2 and 5. It is a, we have 3 and 7 also. So it is a non-terminating repeating decimal. Next, third bit, write the following rationals in the form of using decimal. Sorry, in the decimal form using theorem 1.1. The first question is 13 by 25. So how we can write the decimal form without doing divisions? Simply convert the denominator in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Then you can write the decimal answer. So here 13 by 5 square means you should write 25, you should write as 5 square. So we require 2 square to convert the denominator, so tens, hundreds or thousands. So numerator should multiply with the 2 square. That is 13 into 4 by 5 into 2 whole square. That is 13 4 is 52 by 5 to the 10 whole square. That is called 52 by 100. Then you will get answer 52. Then 2 zeros are there. So 1 0 1 2 point, then 0.52 is an answer. Next 15 by 16. So you should write as 15 by 16, you should write as 2 power 4. To get the denominator tens, hundreds or thousands, we need 5 to the power of 4. So numerator should multiply with the 5 to the power of 4. Then you will get 15 into 5 to the power of 4 by 2 into 5 whole to the power of 4. Then you will get 15 into 5 to the power of 4 means 625 by 10 to the power of 4. That is equal to 15 into 625. You will get 9375 by 10 to the power of 4 means 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Then you should write the number as this. Keep the 1, 2, 3, 4 digits are there. Zeros are there. So you should move the point after 4 digits. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you will get the point here. Then next write down 0. The answer is 0.9375. Third answer 23 by 2 power cube into 5 power square. So denominators are not equal. I mean 2 power cube and 5 square there. So we require one more 5. So 23 into 23 by 23 square into 5 power square, and we require one more 5 power 1. Then it becomes 23 by 2 power cube into 5 power cube. Now you can write as 23 by 2 times 2 into 5 whole power cube. Then here we are multiplying with 5 power 1. So you should multiply with the 5 power 1. That is equal to 23 into 5. That is equal to 23 into 5. So 23 into 5 you will get 5 1 5. That is 2 5s are 10 power cube. Then you will get 115 by 1000, 3 zeros. Then you will get 115, then 3 zeros. So you should move the point after 3 decimal places, 1 2 3, then keep point 0.115. Next fourth question, 7218 by 3 square into 5 square. See here denominator is not in the form of 2 power, 2's not there. So you should convert into 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Then 7218 by 3 square means 9 into 5 square. So this 7218 is coming in the 9 table. Then 9 1s are 9 8s are 72. 9 times 2s are, then you will get 802. So when I am doing the 8 9s are 72, then keep 0, and next 2 digits I am taking, that's why I am keeping 0 here. That is 802 by 5 square you will get. So here 5 square there. So what we require here, we need to multiply with the 2 square. So numerator, sorry, I am writing the next step. So the next step is 802 by 5 power square. So we required 2 square in the denominator, so multiply the 2 square with the numerator. Then 802 by 2 square means 4 by 5 into 2 whole to the power of 4 you will get denominator. Then 4 times to the 8, 0, 4 8s are 32 by 10 to the power of 4 you will get. The next one is 3208 by 1 2 3 4 zeros you will get. The final answer is 3208. So move the decimal point from the left side, 1 2 3 4, then keep. Then the answer is 0.3208. The last fifth question, 143 by 100. So sorry, 110. So 110 you should write as, do the division with the 2 table. 2 times 5s are 10, 2 times 5s are, then 5 times 11s are. Then you should write as 143, denominator you should write as 2 into 5 into 11. So this is not in the form of 2n and 5 to the power of m. So eliminate this 11. So cancel with 11 times 1s are, 11 times 1s are 11, 11 times 3s are. Then numerator you will get 13 by 2 into 5. See here, 2 power 1, 5 to the power of 1. No need to write down, no need to add anything to the numerator and denominator. You should write down 13 by 2 times 5 is 10. That you will get answer is 1. Then write down the number as it is 13. Numerator we have 13, write down 13. Then 1 digit there. So you should move the point from 1 digit from the left side. So here you will get 1 3. So the final answer is 1.3. Next, fourth bit and last bit in exercise 1.3. Decide the number, the decimal form of some real numbers are given below. In each case, decide whether the number is a rational or not. If it is a rational and expressed in the form of p by q, what can you say about the prime factors of q? So q means we need to decide that the q is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m or not. When will you declare if it is a terminating decimal, then q is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. But if it is a non-terminating repeating decimal, the denominator is not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. See, the question is 43.123456789. So the answer is end here. So it is a terminating decimal. So the denominator is in the form of, then the q is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of. I written that only. The given decimal expansion is terminating decimal. Why? Because there is here answer is end. Then hence it is a rational number, and the denominator q is in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. Next, second question, 0.120, 1200, 12000, 1240, so on. So this is a, see here in the decimal part is different digits. I mean zeros are repeating continuously. Here 1 0, here 2 zeros, here 3 zeros, here 4 zeros, next 5 zeros will be repeating. So this decimal expansion is neither terminating nor repeating. So which is not, it is not a terminating and not a repeating decimal. So that's why I written neither terminating nor repeating a written. Hence it is not a rational number. What it is a irrational number. So the denominator not in the form of 2 power n and 5 to the power of m. The next third one is 43.123